Selena over here, Selena.
And just the eyes, Selena, I appreciate that. Thank you.
And Selena, one more time on your left, please.
One more time on your left, Selena, on your left.
And again.
And then one more straight in front again, please.
Hey, girl, on your left, Selena.
Hollywood pulsed with electricity this week. A strange anticipation hanging over the city, thick as fog, impossible to ignore. At the core, 4 names carved out the headlines: Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, Selena Gomez, Benny Blanco. Each of their movements, every gesture, every word, became the subject of endless speculation, dissected across social media feeds and gossip columns. The world paid attention, not to the glitter of designer gowns or the roar of cameras, but to the subtle hints, the small details that told a bigger story. A sideways glance, a silence that lingered too long, a step taken just a little too fast. The GQ Men of the Year party started like all Hollywood events, sleek black vehicles lining up, publicists frantically on their phones, photographers jostling for the best shot. When Justin's car pulled in, everything shifted. He stepped out first, laughter sharp, his movements quick, as if trying to outrun his own thoughts, surrounded by friends but somehow alone. Hailey sat at the back, not rushing, smoothing her dress, breathing in, then stepping into the chaos. She held herself together with a brutal calm, walking behind Justin, who never looked back. The gap between them widened, not just physically, but in the eyes of everyone watching, a space filled with questions no one dared ask. They exchanged no words, not even a look. It was all caught by the cameras, the way Hailey tucked her hair behind her ear, the way Justin's eyes darted everywhere except toward her, the tension in the air so thick you could almost see it. Online, fans broke down every second, every movement. Some pointed out that Hailey looked more like a guest than a partner, a detail that spread across the internet instantly because it rang true. She was present, but not with him, close, but not connected. That kind of authenticity, or lack thereof, can't be hidden no matter how carefully a public image is managed. If this moment had stood alone, maybe it would have been dismissed as just another awkward celebrity encounter. But days earlier, Justin had gone live, singing lyrics that sounded like they came from a place of raw pain. Simple lines, but with the tremble in his voice, they felt like confessions.
Baby, without you. How I sound? Terrible. Answered my own question. Ugh.
Was he singing to Hailey, pleading for something to hold on to, or to Selena, the ever-present memory in the backdrop of his life? Fans debated, but what mattered was the vulnerability, the weariness in his words. It was as if he was unraveling in front of everyone, unable to keep up the facade. People recognized that feeling, the pain of reaching for someone who won't reach back. Social media, always quick to judge, noticed the patterns. Where Justin and Hailey's public appearances turned colder, Selena and Benny Blanco moved in the opposite direction. Their world seemed quieter, steadier. Selena, so often the focus of relentless scrutiny, now appeared lighter, freer. She spoke about Benny in interviews, describing a relationship built on honesty and ease, a happiness that didn't need to be showcased. Benny, for his part, seemed to provide the kind of stability and comfort rarely found in Hollywood. Their love wasn't loud. It didn't rely on coordinated outfits or public displays, just shared smiles and inside jokes. Fans noticed the difference, commenting how Selena finally looked content, no longer trying to prove anything to anyone. The tranquility of their relationship stood in stark contrast to the turmoil swirling around Justin and Hailey. Yet, just as Selena's life seemed to settle, Hailey's took another hit. News broke suddenly that her name was quietly removed from the strawberry glaze smoothie at Aruhan, a drink that had become almost synonymous with her brand. The smoothie stayed, sales stayed strong, but Hailey's name vanished, sparking rumors and speculation. Reports surfaced about the money involved, tens of thousands of cups sold, major revenue generated, but Hailey apparently cut out of the profits. Was it a business decision or something more personal, a silent erasure of her influence? The internet buzzed with theories, but Hailey said nothing. The timing couldn't have been worse. A double blow as she was already facing scrutiny over her marriage. While she was still reeling from the awkward GQ entrance, she was erased from the very project that had helped define her public image. The symbolism was clear to everyone watching. In the same breath, she seemed isolated in her relationship and removed from what once made her relevant. Every detail, every pause, every omission became another thread in the story being woven online. Subscribe now for more Hollywood stories unfolding in real time. As if to twist the knife, another video of Justin surfaced. He sang with his eyes closed, voice cracking, asking, "How do we go on like this?"
Oh, it's getting cold out. It's not
It looked like a man searching for an answer he already knew he wouldn't find. The contrast between the two couples couldn't be more pronounced. Justin and Hailey's relationship appeared to be unraveling in public, while Selena and Benny thrived in quiet privacy. Fans began to speculate about a breakup or a long, slow drift apart. But the story wasn't about rooting for drama. It was about the difference between a relationship fueled by genuine affection and one held together for appearance's sake. The clues were everywhere, in gestures, in lyrics, in the silent removal of a name from a menu. Selena and Benny provided a glimpse of what was possible when the pressure of Hollywood was stripped away, when two people chose each other for real. Justin and Hailey, despite their efforts, seemed lost in the tension between public expectation and private reality. Each move, each word, each deleted name became another piece of the puzzle everyone was trying to solve. The truth wasn't in the headlines, but in the moments in between, the lingering look that never came, the voice breaking over a song, the missing name on a drink. Hollywood can spin its stories, but reality always finds a way to shine through. This week, that reality was clear in the silence between two people who used to move as one, and in the newfound strength of someone discovering peace on her own terms. If you're still here, you're part of this unfolding story too. Drop a subscription if you want to keep following these twists. The city's energy carried a strange tension, a sense that something big was about to happen, and all eyes were on Justin, Hailey, Selena, and Benny. Each of their actions became a point of analysis, but beneath the surface, emotions ran deeper than any headline. At the party, Justin was the first out of the car, his laughter loud but hollow, his steps almost hurried. Hailey took her time, steadying herself, trying to maintain composure before stepping into the glare of the cameras. They walked in separately, no interaction, the absence of connection obvious to everyone. Observers online noted how Hailey seemed alone, even surrounded by people, and how Justin avoided her gaze. It was the kind of moment that can't be staged or hidden, a glimpse of reality leaking through the cracks of celebrity. Meanwhile, Justin's live singing revealed more than words ever could. His voice, shaky and tired, carried questions and regrets. Was he reaching out to Hailey, or lamenting the past with Selena? The answer was less important than the emotion behind it, a rawness that resonated with everyone who's ever felt adrift in a relationship. In contrast, Selena's relationship with Benny Blanco unfolded in the background, marked by warmth and simplicity. She spoke about Benny with affection, describing a bond built on trust, not spectacle. Their interactions were understated but genuine, a sharp difference from the drama unfolding elsewhere. Fans saw a new side of Selena, one at peace, no longer caught up in proving herself. The difference between the two couples became more pronounced as days went on. Hailey's world was rocked again when the strawberry glazed smoothie, a symbol of her public persona, was rebranded without her name. The smoothie remained popular, but Hailey's association was erased, fueling rumors about money and contracts. The move seemed deliberate, a quiet way of closing a chapter. Hailey offered no response, her silence adding to the intrigue. All of this happened as she was already facing scrutiny over her marriage, compounding the sense of isolation. The internet, always watching, noticed every detail. Another video of Justin emerged, this time with him singing even more vulnerably, asking how their relationship could continue. The pain was visible, the uncertainty palpable. The contrast with Selena and Benny's calm, steady love became even sharper. Fans speculated about the future, some predicting a breakup, others a slow drift apart. But beneath the speculation was a recognition of the difference between relationships founded on love and those maintained for appearances. Selena and Benny's relationship offered a rare glimpse of authenticity, while Justin and Hailey seemed trapped in a cycle of public performance